Приветствую всех, кто на паутине. Вы на канале Шпины, и с вами Гилберт Шварц, и мы продолжаем прохождение игры Reason 3. Ну, почти заканчиваем. Мне тут ворон нравится. Я в прошлом выпуске что-то как-то с ним стою, просто он прилетел сюда, такой сидит. Не улетает. Ну ладно, хорошо. Так, что у нас? Мы сначала идем в порт. Я думаю, что стоит сходить в порт. Да и что ж тебя, чтоб тебя... Ладно. Так, в порт, собственно... Для чего? Мы ищем сейчас книги зла. Да. Поэтому я думаю... Труп. Может теперь можем с маленьких животных тоже собирать. Я что-то убивал, ничего не собирал. Ну ладно. Сейчас буду уже это собирать. Так, давайте пробежимся. Так, а что тут? Блин, ничего не собрал. Ай-яй-яй. Ну вот, в общем, да. Так, блин, я думал, это баклажан опять растет. Нет. А этот просто лежит здесь, то есть. Извиняюсь. Не нужно мясо. Что это? Острый глаз, это растение. Я думал, что там опять какая-то живность. Такс.
So, did you have a look around the mage camp?
That's right.
Impressive, no? Personally, I find there's nothing better than being a guardian.
Так, крысам здесь не надо ползать. В средние века чумы много было. Поэтому... Я думаю, что не нужно распространять лишнюю заразу. Хотя, по-моему, чуму разносили не совсем крысы. То есть они вроде бы разносили ее, но основными провокаторами инфекции были эти. Были блохи.
I could have sworn there was a bunch of books here too.
About the books. Found anything yet?
No, you'll have to be patient a while longer. Come back later.
Sorry, can't chat just now.
Homie want to know what Gaddy found.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Big cave with many shiny stones near. Gaddy no dare explore the cave before. Nasty monsters everywhere on island.
Rummold thinks you gnomes are stealing from him.
Rummold is pig-headed.
So you think he's wrong?
Definitely. Homies at Harbor are our our friends. Harbor thieves mess up Gaddy's plans. Gnu could not do that to Gaddy.
Where is the cave?
Easy to find. Homie head south of here until beach. Then head westward. You will find cave there. Don't confuse with small cave on island.
I'll take a look around the cave.
Would you? Thanks, homie.
Что это за записи Марбука? Что-то я так и не понял, что это такое. Именно в порту тут находится. Ну, сейчас побегаем, посмотрим. Вот еще здесь запись какая-то, да? Угу. Еще 3. Нужно найти. Две. Так, кто у нас тут? Кадет. Да что ж ты делаешь?
Hey, wait.
So you're the important man on board.
I've been ordered to guard the Major's galley, and I don't know your face. Although, you're the guy who arrived in the harbor just recently.
Yeah, that's me.
You're from far away, aren't you? What's the situation like out there?
The sea is not safe due to a fleet of ghost ships.
Oh yes, I heard. That's bad news. Well, luckily they haven't turned up yet.
It's only a matter of time.
You could be right. Then we'll have to fight them.
Nice ship you have there.
No, it isn't mine. It belongs to the Major's.
But are you able to sail it?
Of course, or they wouldn't have entrusted me with such an honorable task.
Right. What does one have to do to get you to leave aboard the galley?
To do what?
To attack the fleet of ghost ships.
You must be kidding. I have my orders. Unless anyone tells me otherwise, the galley is staying where she is.
And who gives the orders?
Usually the most powerful person. And right now, that's without doubt the Major's.
How about you make an exception? Just this once.
No way.
Ну ладно, хорошо. Я, в принципе, на другое не рассчитывал. Я знал то, что как бы нужно сначала магам помочь, чтобы потом они разрешили. То есть это уже финальная такая будет часть именно квестов на Таранисе. Блин, ну походу уже утро скоро, а я еще не поспал даже. Вот блин. Так, ладно, сейчас доищу я тут эти записки. Так, пещера там. Блин, сколько квестов тут понабирал.
Rummold says one of you gnomes is a thief.
Safi has never stolen a thing. Not one bottle. Safi honest.
Интересно. Ну, мне тоже кажется, что это не гномы. Это вот какой-то тип вроде меня, скорее всего, который так ходит здесь, шарится.
Not now.
Go on! Get lost!
About the books. Found anything yet?
Oh, you'll come back later.
Блин, задолбал. О, записи Марбука. Еще одну нужно. Еще одну. Ну давай, где же ты? Оно? Да. Я, правда, не знаю, что это за задание, ну да ладно.
Got anything new?
Let's see. Oh yes, here. You might find this useful. This stuff gives you the vision of gold. If you've got that, you can find everything made of gold near you. Should be of interest to an old pirate.
Oh, lovely ship. Yip yip. Jafar off on long journey. Thank you for bringing Jafar, Captain.
I hope I don't live to regret it.
No regret. Jafar will be big fucking help. You see. And you see soon.
Listen, I was right. There is something, and it's following us. It's still there, and we can't shake it.
And you're sure that this isn't because of the lack of sleep?
I told you, I'm sure about this. You'll see. I'll be proven right in the end.
Что-то мне это не радует. Так, ладно. Надо мне вздревнуть. Что-то преследует. Блин, обрадовал Эдвард. Так, что тут у нас? О, там камешек. Да чтоб тебя! Ублюдок, блин. Надо было вперед бежать.
What do you think of this place?
The mages are conducting a grand experiment, but who knows if it'll ever come to fruition. Once they were the king's spiritual advisors. Even they couldn't save him. Now that he's dead, good advice is rarer than rubies.
Так, ну теперь можно поговорить с Петти.
Isn't it about time? So gnomes are part of our crew now, are they?
I'm sure you'll get along.
I hope so. Otherwise, we'll be having gnome stew a la bones.
What do you think of this part of the world?
The mages are powerful and have built a substantial base here. And they are pursuing the wrong objectives. They haven't really understood the dangers and will perish like all the others. Isn't it about time you inspect...
Your crew's a bit weird.
What are you saying?
We should have the best men now that Hell's here.
Who says we haven't already?
It's gonna be hard work, as usual.
Isn't it about time you...
What's going on? Who needs help?
Police, Daddy! In cave!
Oh, if only I knew what he was talking about. Is Polly's daddy really your daddy? I mean, a bird.
Listen!
Oh, come on. Don't act as if you don't understand me. Oh.
Isn't it about time...
Go, save!
Isn't it about time you inspected your...
It is a shame. When my comrades fell, I was aboard the frigate. I should have died with them.
I'm glad that's not the case. We will still require your art of war.
Yes, perhaps. I sometimes feel like I abandoned my comrades.
Isn't it about time you inspected...
Да ты задолбал уже,
Isn't
я
it
со
about
всеми уже
time you
поговорил.
inspected your crew?
Так, мне надо все-таки поспать, потому что... типа я поспал. Ну да. Так, кого же мне с собой взять? Давай Эдварда возьмем.
Come on, let's go.
Of course.
Потому что мы как представители здесь охотников на демонов, мы должны как-то вместе держаться. Тем более хрен знает, что тут.
The port of Tyrannus. If you ever want to become a trader, this is where you'll seek your fortune.
Окей, я тебя понял. Такс, что у нас есть? Журнал. Ну давай, охота на ведьм. Забудь об этом Стэнли. Странное поведение Стэнли вызывает подозрение, потому что он один из задержимых. Поиск книг. Давайте узнаем, может быть... Может быть, он что-то знает о
What a
книгах?
shambles! Those idiots have made a right mess of these stacks.
About the books. Found anything yet?
Well, my search was only half a success. Now, providing I check my inventory properly, only 2 books spring to mind. One of them was delivered to the mage camp. Ask around there. I'm afraid the other one went overboard. The sea is an unpredictable thing. Here, you can have some of your gold back. I can hardly charge you the full price for such lousy service.
Isn't there any way to find the book?
Well, flotsam and jetsam always wash up sooner or later, or get eaten by a terrible monster. Maybe you'll find what you're looking for on a little island in the south.
Окей, хорошо. И что мы имеем? Журнал. Охота на, видимо, пропавший груз. Ромуль говорит, что одна из книг могла упасть за борт. А ну-ка, ну давайте посмотрим на это. Куда мне идти? Ну, в принципе, я понял. Угу. Давайте сначала книги поищем. Недалеко, чтобы не отходить от порта. Так, курочки, подъем.
These beasts are a pest.
Так, там какая-то херотень. Ну это я уже... Это мы уже видели.
Take that. There's always someone stronger. That's just the way it is.
Попробуем, давайте, побить его.
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Левиафан, точно, вот.
There's strength in numbers. Finally. Take that. Marvelous. Attack. Ready your weapon.
Капец, как вот. Да. Отвратительное управление.
That was brutal. There's no end to these foul creatures.
Еще и промо. Замечательно.
I'm impressed.
Flotsam. Looks like someone's already been here. A couple of tracks lead up the hill.
Вот тут и стоит.
Damn seagulls! Squawk, squawk! Oh, shiver me timbers! Yet another figment, and an evil-smelling one too.
Figment?
To think and even talk. These critters are becoming ever more resourceful.
Right, if you say so.
Damn right I'm saying so. Interested in bartering?
With you, no.
No means yes, and yes means no. Let that be a lesson to you. Well, I'll give you 200 gold for a bottle of booze and some provisions.
You're fucking crazy.
Okay, 300 gold. But I want the stuff immediately. Do you hear? Immediately.
There you go. Your booze and some provisions.
And here's your gold. Idiot. Old Brian has ripped you off nicely there.
Yeah, you just keep believing that. Why are you here?
I'm stranded on this forsaken piece of earth. The captain simply threw me overboard. I only survived because I was able to collect rainwater in my boots. Really doesn't taste very good.
Why were you thrown off the ship?
The good Brian made a bit of a mess of things. Yes. Yes, he did indeed.
What did you do?
I robbed the captain long before we reached land. Of course, he noticed immediately, and I had to walk the plank. Then, I woke up here.
You do know that the Tyrannus Harbor isn't far from here.
What?
There's a harbor not far from here.
But I'd have to swim. I'll never swim again. And besides, I don't want a harbor. I want a cave. A cold cave, just for me.
What will you give me if I find you a cave?
When I was stranded here, I found this thing. I'll give it to you if I never have to see the sun again.
I'll try and find you a bloody cave.
Good. But make sure it's cold and uninhabited. I don't want to share.
Do you happen to have a book by any chance?
A book? Yes, of course, of course. Found it on the beach while rummaging through the flotsam. You can find all kinds of things in the flotsam.
How about I give you some rum for the book?
I don't bring rum. No, sir, Brian doesn't drink. But don't think you'll get it cheap. I'll swap the book for, a few mussels. Yes, I want 3 squidgy mussels. Fresh from the beach.
Fine. You'll get your mussels, and I get the book.
Agreed. I really should have become a trader, considering how shrewd I am.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Where do I find your squidgy mussels?
Where there's sand, of course. Just walk along the beach on the small island and keep your eyes peeled. But don't snack on those mussels, mind.
Мидии. Имею в виду ракушки или прям мидии? Может, он имеет в виду ракушки, потому что... Или мидии, они так и называются мидии. Сырая рыба. Короче, сейчас я все, что тут есть, все насобираю, а там он сам будет решать. Че, как? Стоп. Мне показалось. Это как-то он... Понятно, что он кукушкой поехал, но как-то он, я думал, может быть... Ладно.
If I could swim, they asked. Those bastards.
Угу. Нет, все-таки это именно ракушки должны быть. Ладно. Угу. Так, а что в задании-то сказано? Шум моря, ракушка. Сочные мидии, типа... Не понял. Типа ракушки, чтобы не пустые были, а чтобы они... Ага. Все, я понял. То есть мне нужно собирать ракушки, которые будут не пустыми. Но открывать их нельзя. Так что ли? Да. Там пещера, я вижу, какая-то есть. Да, конечно, еще не пойдем.
Attack! Ready your weapon. That was brutal.
Так, все, собрал я. Отлично, теперь можно к нему бежать опять. Сейчас придем, он какой-нибудь там уже демонюга, да? Питающийся этими мидиями.
Here, your revolting muscles. Now, the book.
Great. Now I can prepare the most delicious mushy mussels you have ever seen. If you stay long enough, you can try some.
No thanks.
All right. More for me. Here. If I could swim, they asked. Those bastards.
Книга зла получена. Отлично. Так, что там дальше у нас? Журнал. Право посвящения. Донус, охраняющий огромный здание, принадлежит к магу. Не хочет пускать меня внутрь. Говорит, что мне нужно получить разрешение генерала. Ну, понятно. Так, знак древних. Охота на ведьм. Забудь об этом, Стэнли. Так, возможно, он один из задержимых. Типа, как мне это проверить? Странные тоже товарищи. Как мне это проверить? Одержим он или нет? Так, ладно, что поблизости тут есть? О, и где там есть? Здесь инквизитор. Где-то что-то. Ага. Угу. Все понятно. Ну, рванули. Что еще делать? Сейчас пойдем инквизитора искать. Надеюсь, тут никакого чудовища меня не зажрет.
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Что это такое тут? А,
There's no end to these foul creatures. Pretty stones. Don't worry, I'm coming.
да твою мать.
That was brutal.
О, ну, потихоньку богатеем, богатеем, да. Так, мне вроде сюда, да?
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Прям уже лавкрафтской тематикой попахивает.
These beasts are a pest. There's strength in numbers.
Ой, да иди ты нахер. Капец. Мразота какая, а? Ненавижу аллигаторов.
I'd kill this stench if I could. Disgusting.
Нахера ты...
There's always someone strong. That's just the way it is.
Зачем-то взял этот арбалет. Конечно, не арбалет. Подожди, ну все правильно, да-да-да. Все, я думал, у меня может быть что-то еще есть, но нет, у меня больше ничего нету. Такс.
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Да ты вы задолбали. Крыса гигантская, блин. Давайте две на меня еще натравите.
Won't be bothering anyone now.
Охереть, блин. Я так понимаю, что здесь проход только вот так. Угу. Пошли, потопали. Чуть-чуть делать.
Take that.
That was brutal.
This dead land is spreading across Tyrannus. It's only a matter of time before it takes over the entire island.
That's it for you, you foul beast.
Такс. Ну, круто, да.
Not another damn shadow.
Won't be bothering anyone now. There's no end to these. You've met your match. Attack! Ready your weapon.
Стоит уже этот хер. Не хочу, чтобы он мешал, блин, капец, какой он медленный, этот, блин. Слоупок какой-то.
That was brutal.
And there's no end to these foul creatures.
Да ты чё? Да ты чё, алло, гараж? Ну, ублюдок какой-то, ненавижу их, они какие-то дисбалансные вообще создания. Ага, не, ну тут я пройду еще, я надеюсь. Не хочу там идти, потому что там еще один страж стоит.
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Задрачивают, так как обычно, блин. Твари несчастные. Чистый рандом. Как повезет. Нету баланса. Вообще. Ты же сдох. Походу он так не считает. И этот тоже не считает. Короче, у них это... О, тут корабль какой-то стоит.
That ship sends a chill down my spine. Maybe we should take a closer look at it.
Гномы. Q.
This water seems to be anything but healthy.
Осколок души Мендосы.
Damnation! Who dares touch my soul shard?
Oops, I think it was me.
I am Inquisitor Mendoza, and you have committed the crime of your life. I will tear you into 1,000 pieces. You will be boiled in oil, and your flesh will rot from your carcass.
Alright, I've got it. You're really pissed off.
Curse you, you stinking, bloody...
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
Too late. You don't know the meaning of suffering yet, but that will soon change.
Bullshit, you can't hurt me. You're just a ghost. And this soul shard seems to mean a lot to you.
Don't push me too far, boy. I may be a ghost, but I still have my strength, even in the underworld.
Would you prefer I cast your soul shard into the sea?
No! Don't you dare, you...
Well?
Go to hell.
Right. Now how do we get out of this mess? I don't want to be killed, and you don't want me to do anything with your soul shard.
What do you want from me?
If you're as strong as you say, fight by my side in the underworld.
You want to take on the minions and creatures of the underworld? Well, go ahead. It will be a pleasure to watch you die. Where's your ship, great hero?
It's anchored south of here.
You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
We'll see.
Go to hell.
Классно, у нас теперь инквизиторов в этих... в экипаже. Замечательно. Я вот все равно жду до сих пор персонажа из предыдущих частей. Где он? Так, ладно, я понял, тут ничего такого нету. Так что придется нам перемещаться по другому квесту. Так, мир теней, право посвящения, отчет о рудниках. Ну, давайте рудником. Ну вот это, я думаю, попробуем сейчас. Да, это будет получше. Ой, карта. Там можно к кораблю просто отправиться.
We now have a ghost on board.
Yes, you've lured the Inquisitor Mendoza here in person. As if we didn't have enough problems already.
Watch your back, lad.
Самое интересное, что Джафара знает Бонс и знает Петти. Какого хера они молчат?
Hey, you.
What?
You don't want to carry on like that, do you?
What do you mean?
The sweet-natured act. The charitable crap you're putting on here. Stop that. Nobody believes it. I don't believe it anyway.
Странный, конечно, Мендосы этот. Но он из первой части тоже уже сразу не показался. О, тут Садок нажрался. Ёперный балет. Так. А, стоять, мы ж хотели прихватить Эдварда.
Come on, let's go.
Yes.
Это та самая пещера, которую я видел с того берега, с того острова, получается. И вот здесь та самая пещера.
There's no end to these foul creatures. That was brutal. Don't worry, I'm coming. These beasts are a pest.
Так, у броненосца есть мяско. Так, офигеть, тут кристаллов много, да. Прямо с земли лезут.
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Гоблин-шахтер. Еще и стреляют. Я забыл, что они стреляют. Уродцы.
That was brutal. There's no end to these foul creatures. These beasts are a pest. Take that. Won't be bothering anyone now.
Капец, они тут натащили всякого говна, а? Что-то продадим это все дело. Ну, давай покопаемся. Что еще делать? Этот спиной стал. Ну, спасибо, что закрыл. Такое ощущение, что цензура какая-то. Там голые работают, да? Фетиш такой. Работать в шахте голеньким. Так, Геть тут. А, я думал... Сейчас ногу вот эту здоровую заберу. Ну ладно. Гриб. Тут еще есть. Отлично. Неплохо. Растяжка. Не, я ее вижу.
Take that.
Блин, ну я бы не стал, конечно, пить ее из бочки, откуда, скорее всего, гоблины пили, а может не туда и... О! Тут уже не гоблины, тут уже...
Ready your weapon. Marvelous.
Так, железную руду можно будет отдать этому кузнецу у нас на Каладоре. Еще какая-то руда. Зажала тварь меня, а? Ну, хоть как-то встал. Ну, в смысле, он. Не у меня. Так, а наверх. Наверх получается. Ну да, вроде может залезть, да? Да, давайте полезем. Просто мне кажется, что это та шахта, о которой говорил этот страж. Потому что, типа, неизвестно, что это за шахта. Или...
The goblins had a great mine here. Now we could actually mine the resources.
А, значит, да, правильно пошли. Это по-любому надо было эту шахту зачищать. Ну да, неплохое место. Достаточно большая шахта.
It looks like someone here has diverted the water from the waterfall.
Угу, там какой-то домик стоит. Так, а куда кому? А, типа, ну, новый рудник. А, ну да, получается, что можно идти уже говорить о том, что... Так, ладно, давайте. Рудничный поселок, ну да. Так, где у нас имеются рудники? Ага, 4. Нет, это не тот был. Значит, не тот. Ну ладно, давайте сюда тогда.
Zakia likes gold. Hummy has gold?
Yeah. Here, take 5 gold.
Zakia wants more gold. Hummy, go and get more gold.
Go earn your own gold.
Now, if Hummies give gold, Zakia happy. You give Zakia gold, and Zakia tell you something.
Do the Guardians even trust you, gnomes?
Guardians only trust magic men. But eyes of Guardians overlook GNU, so they not see when we do business.
Right. How many gnomes live on Tyrannus?
5.
5?
Does Zakia get more gold if he says higher number?
No, Zakir gets nothing because he can't count. Give me my gold back.
Well, okay.
All I got back from you is 4 gold. 1 is still missing.
But 4 is much more than 5, and half of 8 is...
Forget it. Keep the coin.
The Mage Fortress. The heart of Tyrannus. Not quite as big as I'd imagined, but still impressive.
I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled.
Ладно. Так, а я могу сказать, что одна шахта нормальная?
Your ship out there. Does it ever leave the harbor?
All hell's broken loose out on the open sea. It's better if it stays right where it is.
One more thing about the mines.
Yes?
I discovered a new mine to the south.
Ah, where exactly?
Near the harbor. It was teeming with goblins, but not anymore.
Ah, excellent. I knew there was still something of value down there. Well done. See Gaddy and tell him about the new mine. He's a gnome at the harbor. Tell him to take over the mine. The sooner the better.
Come on. Let me into the Great Hall of the Mages. I'll try not to get into any trouble.
Very well. After all, you've done much for us. Go to them. But don't distract them too much from their work.
Great.
То есть мне можно было просто взять и... Ладно.
Stop! Not another step.
General Magnus asked me to speak to the mages.
Oh, yeah? And I'm supposed to believe that?
Do I have to get the general down here?
Nah. Forget it, I believe you. For all I care, just go in if you want.
Are you this friendly to everyone?
You aren't responsible for the mage's safety. If anything goes wrong or goes missing, I'm the one who gets it in the neck. They don't pay me nearly enough for this shit.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Not like I've got a choice. I thought being a guardian would make me rich and famous. I'd go out and do some heroic deeds, and everyone in the tavern would love me for it. Instead, I just hang about here. And every once in a while, some cretin comes by and wants to compete with me.
This must be the Hall of the Mages. I hope they can accomplish more today than they did for the king.
Wiry physique, distinctive facial features, interesting.
Sorry, not interested.
What? No, I didn't mean Allow me to introduce myself. Ilvar, paranormalist and precision engineer. It's in the nature of my profession that I always examine my surroundings very closely.
What on earth is a paranormalist?
An inquisitive student, most excellent. My area of research is other worlds that are invisible to the human eye. I combine the results of my research with my artisan skills to manufacture various oculars. When you look through one of my oculars, your vision will increase by 500%.
So what can your oculars make visible?
In layman's terms, they grant you a differentiated look into the astral sphere, depending on the prism you use. The knack here is to catch the particular wave band to give you the required result.
In layman's terms, right.
Please excuse me. The frequent disputes with my brothers here mean I sometimes find it difficult to use a more polite manner of speech.
Don't worry about it.
Ну, это, короче, как окуляр Мендозы был.
Could you sell me an ocular?
Oculars, no. But the prisms you need for them, yes. Only if you join our covenant. Discuss it with General Magnus.
Dispute? I thought you mages stick together.
If only you knew. For instance, take this old codger Nurgle. He sits in his cellar all day looking after his plants. But the crystals are the reason we are here on Tyrannus at all.
Can you teach me something?
We'll see.
Ладно. Спасибо. Так, кто тут у нас еще есть? со всеми познакомиться. Стул, ложка, блин. Ладно, поднимемся наверх.
Where's... What? Oh, are you new here?
Given the number of people here, I don't know how you noticed.
Are you suggesting that my memory might be failing?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Could you assist me, soldier? Or... wait a moment, what was I saying?
Greetings, honorable mage.
Yes, yes, lovely. What was I doing just now? Oh, yes. How can I help you, young man?
Let's see if he can actually help us.
You seem a little confused.
Yes, yes, that's true. I'm about to make a breakthrough in my small experiment, but I'm still missing something important. I just keep getting carried away there. What did you say you want?
Who is the most powerful mage among you?
The Honorable Mage, Zacharias.
Right. And where is he?
He is with his research subject behind the reactor, on the other side of the Great Canyon in the northeast.
How do I get to meet Zacharias?
He's deeply engrossed in his research. He's most interested in the reactor. He needs its magical energy for his research project. As long as the reactor isn't working again, I fear that he's not going to see anyone.
I see. Where is your experiment?
The experiment is nowhere, just in my head. It's well, what?
No idea.
A thought experiment.
Right.
Yes, you see, I'm trying to determine the amount of energy that our monolith network needs for the reactor.
Reactor? What's that?
Oh, do you want to see the reactor? It's my greatest creation to date.
Really?
Follow me. I'll show you what we have achieved. This building and the one on the far side of the canyon form a circular focal point. We call it a reactor or a magical ring. The flows of magical energy converge beneath the bridge between the two buildings. Once the reactor starts running, it disrupts the equilibrium of the elements. The Titans don't like that at all, and they will give Tyrannus a wide berth in order to avoid the flow of energy. Fascinating, isn't it?
Impressive construction.
Indeed. However, we only managed to start up the reactor once, and that was only briefly. We quickly realized that we couldn't keep up the flow of energy for long. We simply need more magical power in order to keep the reactor operational. We need to reinforce the network with suitably large monolith stones.
Right. Sounds complicated.
The lightning monoliths erected on Tyrannus accumulate the island's magical energy. They stand in a most favorable constellation for the energy flux. All we have to do is divert it to the crystals in our reactor. Easy.
I see. What are you waiting for?
The monolith stones haven't reached their destination yet. I've been waiting for days to hear news that the stones have been installed.
You mean the stones need to be inserted into the lightning monoliths?
Oh, you have been paying attention. Yes, exactly.
About the monoliths. How many monolith stones do we need?
3 stones for 3 lightning monoliths. We've got 2 of them here on the island. Our old friend Difuego got one of them from us. A gnome named Kasim. But the little chap should have been back ages ago.
Who did you send to get Difuego's stone?
A cadet named Horace headed to Tacarigua on our orders. That was several days ago. I hope he'll be back soon.
I think I can help you with the lightning monoliths.
Really? How?
Let me take care of it.
That's true in theory, but the problem is, even if we have all the stones...
What then?
The monoliths are very far away, and they're surrounded by wild animals. Make sure you're well equipped if you head out there.
Thanks for the advice. You trusted a gnome with something as important as that?
Why not? They work alongside with us.
All right. Once again, for the deaf. Have you placed several shiny stones into the hands of a gnome?
Yes?
And now you expect him to willingly deliver them?
Yes.
I think you should leave matters to someone else.
But how? How are we supposed to find Kasim again?
I know where Kasim the gnome is. I spoke with him.
What?
He's around the camp somewhere.
Really? Oh, I can't tell those little guys apart. He was supposed to bring the stones.
Kasim claims that he doesn't have the stones anymore.
Ah, that lying little bastard. Bah, why should I get all worked up about this? He's just a gnome. And because he's a gnome, he's hidden his treasure somewhere. All you have to do is tell him that someone's found his treasure. You'll see how quickly he takes off to check if it's true.
He's not that stupid. But I could follow him.
If you do, make sure you're not discovered. It's not easy.
We'll see. What was a mage doing with someone like Governor Di Fuego?
We were once... how should I put it? Let's just say we were business partners. It was a long time ago, you must understand.
What happened?
Well, he supported our research. And in return, we supplied him all the crystals and minerals that we couldn't use from the mines around Caldera. It went well for quite some time, until the day that all the mages were banned from Caldera. We had just enough time to save our skins. In the end, we were able to save 2 monolith stones from the chaos. The third one remained on Caldera. I think the Inquisition soldiers gave it to Di Fuego.
Do you think I'd survive if I jumped from here?
Not likely.
Ну да, вряд ли. Так, а здесь сидит, я так понимаю, этот хрен, которого не пройти. Ладно. Так, получается, нам нужно искать эти монолит камни. Какой ужас. Кошмар. Так, мы еще там с одним чуваком не поговорили, кстати. Стоп, ты кто? Обычный гном. А ты кто?
Well, well. Look what we have here. What brings you to me? Knowledge of magic? No, someone like you will never understand that.
What do you want with the mages?
I take care of many things that the average soul could never comprehend. It is down to me, and me alone, to make sure our crystal gloves exceed all expectations. Thanks to the gloves, each guardian is able to focus the magic that we mages wield intuitively.
Have you got any work for me?
I assume you're not offering to restructure our filing system, are you?
No.
Good. Gnomes could do it better than you anyway. But there's one thing you could do for me. The intensive study of magic often makes me hungry. And my palate demands delicacies from across the southern seas. If you find any specialities on your journeys, I'd be prepared to buy them from you.
And as for your delicacies, would you like something special on your plate?
What kind of question is that? A gourmet like me always eats the most exquisite food. An exquisite cheese, a delicious ham, or some dainty mussels. That is how I prefer to dine. Top it off with an aromatic wine.
Any idea where I might find your specialities?
I heard that the demon hunters on Calador serve a delicious ham. I also know of a pirate who's a master of brewing. I believe his name is Bruce. As for the mussels, you'd best look on Antigua. And the cheese. Well, Zacharias, head of our order, had a unique one delivered recently.
I'll see what I can find.
Excellent. But don't even think of serving me something common. I don't want to be sick.
Let's see what I've got. I think something's still missing.
Come back as soon as you've got everything. I don't want to be kept waiting.
What do you have to offer?
Have a look around.
Понятно, ничего интересного.
Your stock of crystals must magically attract thieves.
Thieves? Imbecile. What sort of fool would try to steal from a mage? And just in case anyone gives it a try, I've posted a guard outside my chambers. I need not worry about my valuables.
If no one's going to steal from you, why not get rid of the guard outside your room?
Get rid of him? Me? It's a question of status. I've earned this luxury. I'm not some simple turnip farmer. Enough talk. My time is valuable, and because you have hogged so much of it for yourself, you are now going to get me a book from my chambers. Tell the guard you're acting on my orders. Bring me the book, Metaphysical Transcendence. That'll make it sometime today.
Can you tell me what the book was called again?
Metaphysical Transcendence. How hard can it be to remember that title?
Never mind.
Тут еще одна лестница есть, капец.
It belonged to the leader of the expedition that discovered the Fountain of Youth. But he died before he could imbibe the deadly water himself. The vial is said to be buried on Tacarigua. I see.
Ложка опять. Нет, хватит. Ложек с меня уже. Так, Бизи.
Huh?
Oh, you not magic man. Busy see right away.
Impressive. You're clever.
Yep, busy bring delivery dinghy. Not always right sorted, but with time I get better. Without help of Gnu, big chaos.
Do the mages treat you well?
If busy sped at helpo, magic man smiler.
I understand. The mages are happy with you if you work hard.
Yep, that's why work lots, no blah blah. Master Lumbrock always say, speech is silver, violence is gold.
Its speech is silver, silence is gold.
Homie, sure?
Very sure.
Well. A new face here on Tyrannus. Reason for your stay on Tyrannus?
I'm searching for answers.
Aren't we all? But we don't prevent anyone from working. When I'm in search of answers, I study the old scriptures. That takes up a lot of time, not to mention sleep. But let's get on with the procedure. I will document and archive your arrival. Every bit of information could be important.
Well, if you say so. Why do you need all this information?
There has to be an institution of some sort in this time and age that consolidates the knowledge of all mankind. If we lose that knowledge, we lose all chance of a future. Just thinking of how much knowledge was lost during the conflict with the Inquisition makes me shudder.
Can you tell me something about the shadows?
Let me think. It's not the first time that their kind walks this earth. Something is driving them on, but I can't say what it is. All I know for sure is that if they're not stopped, The existence of mankind hangs in the balance. But thanks to our reactor, we're equipped for the challenge.
How were the shadows defeated back then?
Your perspicacity astonishes me. This question is indeed worth considering. I don't think that people back then could have created anything like our reactor. Maybe the demon hunters or the natives will be able to provide the answer. But I wouldn't expect any sensible answers from their hocus pocus.
Aren't you worried that someone might steal the books?
No. There aren't many among the drunkards who can read. So our parchment won't be of interest to them. Losing the crystals would be the worst thing that could happen to us mages. But we've taken precautions.
How are you going to stop thieves?
The simplest means are also the most effective. Take me, for example. My valuables are always stored in my own chest. And because every single thief will search my body for the key, I have given it to the gnome Zakia. You see, it's a system that's completely safe.
Нормально. Так, дай пройти. Так. Бизи. Бизи занятый. Получается, с английского. Скамья, стул, подсвечник, кувшин. Что это такое? Свиток заклинания не возьму.
Stop! Master Lumbrock's private quarters are not the place for you.
Is that so?
Yes, and my orders were extremely clear. Nobody is allowed to enter, and I'm sticking to that.
Let me through.
Without good reason, no.
Master Lumbrock asked me to get a book.
Oh, he did he? Well, I happen to know the book's in his quarters. So tell me its title. Let's see if you're telling the truth.
Metaphysical Transcendence.
We do have that book. All right, you can pass. But remember, only that book, nothing else.
Ну, разумеется. Ладно, возьму.
I've got the book you wanted.
Impressive. It's truly one of a kind. But of course, you don't know that. Master Horatio, may he rest in peace, wrote it himself. But I can see that you're not interested. Just take this gold as payment. That ought to be enough for hired muscle like you.
I want to learn how to use the crystal glove.
You? No. Only someone who serves the Guardians may receive this honor. Until you've been sworn in, you will be forbidden to use the crystal gloves. You've already joined the demon hunters. You should stand by your decision.
Да, это правда. Ну, просто как бы... Уже сразу видно, какие, так скажем, бонусы от какой гильдии будут. Тут, ох, свет, там все-таки темновато было, ух, аж глаза режет. Ну да. Так, а чё мы, получается, там вещи? Хочу книжку-то почитать.
Right then. Done. Done.
Так, мешочек с кристаллами. Это можем отдать. Так, а где ж книга? Что-то как-то книги нету, я смотрю. Или она сразу использовалась? Возможно, да? Ну ладно. Хорошо.
Yes, I know. You're new here, and you want a quick way to learn magic. Forget it. Magic requires practice and concentration. If you expect quick success, you'll be quick to fail.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Do I look like the sort of person who spends their time chatting? I'm here to teach people about magic. Remember that. And now, I have other matters to attend to.
I want to learn more about crystal magic.
I don't have much time, so you'll have to make do with the short version. Crystal magic may appear to be another, random form of magic to the uninitiated. Yet it is capable of so much more. It contains a power to rival even that of the Titans.
How can a few crystals stop Titans?
Have you never heard that faith can move mountains? It's similar with crystals, but more practical. It's possible to channel their magic. The sooner we understand their complex structures, the stronger the magical power we can extract from them.
Where do these crystals originate?
An interesting, albeit irrelevant question. Perhaps they were a final gift from the gods, given to protect mankind from their doom. Perhaps they simply lay concealed beneath the rock for eons. In the end, all that matters is we've got them.
Sounds to me as if you want to play God.
The gods have forsaken us, and we have no need for them anymore. These crystals give us power to restore order. They are the key to man's continued survival, and so we shall use them.
Thanks. I think I've heard enough for now.
Good. I think this little chit-chat added to your knowledge. Now go back to your chores. Listen,
Ну ладно.
always pay attention to the person next to you. You have to cover each other's backs. You win in a battle with an attack, but defense wins the war. The teamwork must be right. Pay attention to the battlefield. Use the depths of the available space to wield your magic.
Так, теперь нужно поговорить с этим гномом, который спер.
The mage, Erasmus, needs the monolith stones for his reactor.
Kasim, no stones.
You're lying. You've definitely hidden them somewhere.
Gaga, homie. No make hide. Kasim, honest canoe.
Fine. I'll get the stones on my own.
Huh? Why? You not know where stones.
You think? I just saw a few gnomes playing with your monolith stones.
Oh, no. I mean, don't interest me.
Yeah, I bet.
Homie, now go. Kasim has things to do.
Good. Let's see if the little shit has taken the bait yet. Now, I just have to follow him when he leaves. And make sure he doesn't see me.
These dwellings look rather good considering they belong to gnomes. I always thought they lived in holes in the ground.
Is that even him? They all look exactly alike.
Да, вроде Касим.
Homie not follow Kasim. Kasim going back home now.
No. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Ah, I've caught you. So this is where you're hiding.
Ah, crapper. Homie plan the chest if homie like. Only no Basha Kasim. I'll quickly nipple home too. Yip.
Конечно, спер, уродец.
No more blah blah. Homie, leave me alone.
Так, ну давайте сбегаем, скажем, что мы уже 2 монолит камня нашли.
About the monoliths. I found Kasim's monolith stones.
Ha! That means he really did hide them somewhere. Well, good that they're back now. They just have to be placed in the lightning monoliths. We must hurry, young man.
Так, ставить чё? Так, отсчет с рудника, мешочек кристаллов. Так, ладно, это пофигу. Так, колодор. Так, ладно, хорошо. Сейчас с книгами Зла надо закончить, потому что что-то я забыл про них.
What do I have to know about forging?
You're not a guardian, are you?
No, the mages saved me, so I'm doing my share here in the camp. I don't know the last thing about magic, but I can forge a good sword, and a solid blade is a loyal companion in these times.
True, but my enemies need to die. I don't care how.
What do you do when you're not at the forge?
I sleep.
Right.
Well, sometimes I have a little drink in the tavern after midnight. When you bang on the anvil as much as I do, sometimes your hand starts to get a little shaky. A strong drink helps to steady the bones, you know. And if you can have a drinking contest with someone on the same night, all the better.
What did the mages save you from?
It all happened too long ago for you to be remotely interested.
You're wrong. Tell me the story.
It all started back in the time when the Inquisition and the mages were still making common cores. I was already a smith then, and I was doing loads of overtime. I was so overworked that I forgot to fold one particular blade properly.
Okay, so you forged a bad blade, so?
But that's just it. That sodding blade ended up going to the Commandant. And of course, it snapped. He wanted to have my guts for garters. So I packed my things and went over to the mages. I'd never have made it without them.
So, returning to the Inquisition is not an option?
Definitely not. I hardly think they would welcome a deserter back with open arms. No. No, my place is here. The mages will accomplish what the Inquisition failed to do.
And that is?
Defeat the Titans, once and for all.
I think I've heard enough.
All right. I have another iron in the fire anyway.
What do you know about books?
What kind of a question is that? I usually have a cover on the outside and pages on the inside. I heard that people even write things in them sometimes.
How do you feel?
Other than the fact that I hardly have time to eat because of all the work I have to do? Great. Your questions aren't getting any more intelligent.
Does uncontrolled rage come over you sometimes?
Now that you come to mention it, I'm overcome by the powerful urge to rearrange your face. The nonsense you're spouting is similar to the rubbish Stanley was saying.
Ah, Stanley. Uh-huh. What's up with Stanley?
He's been strange lately. He turned on me recently when I was near his chest. Something's wrong with him. I bet he's hiding something in there. Something he doesn't want anyone to see.
A book, perhaps?
Could be, but I've no idea. Let me know if you find anything out.
Right.
If you're planning to snoop around his chest, you should perhaps know it's behind the house and locked.
I need a key for Stanley's chest.
As luck would have it, I was the one who built his chest. For each lock that I manufacture, I usually make a spare key.
Can you give me the key?
If you want the key, I'll have to ask for some gold in return. I owe the mages a lot of money, and I can't afford to give it to you for free.
Give me the key to Stanley's chest.
Here it is. But don't tell Stanley I've given it you.
Right. Do you have keys for the mage's chests?
What do you want them for?
Well,
I really don't want to know. I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I didn't make chests for the mages, so I have no keys for them.
Tell me about blacksmithing.
I owe the mages, so you'll have to pay me. For if you're afraid of sparks, you'll be a terrible blacksmith. If all you need is a better weapon, I can sell you one.
Let's trade.
Так, ну и что у тебя есть? 30-40, рапира мага, чего, блин? Погребальный. Так, а у меня какое? 70. 45-70, а здесь у меня... Ого, тут получше. Сколько он? 2600 стоит, нифига себе. Ух, клинок духа, 55 на 85, ёперный. Ого. Вообще 3600 стоит, и что мне с этим делать? Я хочу это, но что я могу сделать? Так, это я продам. Так, что мне еще тут продать можно? Все по 20. Да нахер мне нужна-то вся требуха? Блин, ловкость. Я продал там траву. Ну ладно. Съем. Дальний бой, проворность. Это оставлю я. Так, мусор сейчас торгуем ненужный. Продадим. Метла нахер не нужна. Молот. Обычный молоток не нужно. Старая подзорная труба, линза треснула. Ну нафиг. Кристальный факел не нужен. Лечение оставим. Ливень осколков. Огненный дождь. Ладно, посмотрим. Жажда крови. Ну это все и все. Не могу ничего больше продать. Даже если я попробую продать оружие, сколько он выйдет? Он 230 стоит, офигенно. Просто, блин, сказочно. 230, 850, нифига себе, 400. Ну, не знаю, потратить это все на одно оружие, не, я пока что так лучше побегаю. Так, а что мне там надо съесть? получается, вещи, припасы. Так, а мы давно не вкачивали уровень. Надо бы вкачать. Такс. Так, ладно, окей, хорошо. Что у нас там по заданию еще раз? Давайте посмотрим. Журнал, забудь об этом Стэнли. Надо вот к Стэнли расходить за сундуком. Вот, я думаю, что закончим на этом. Я думаю, что на 2 выпуска уже даже получилось. Вот, но этого я точно не знаю, поэтому... Что там было написано? Ладно. Так, за домом. Дай не пройти, блин.
I found something in Stanley's chest.
What?
This torn out page.
That doesn't look good. I have no idea what it is, but I can sense that it's evil. Here, take it back. You should go and confront Stanley now.
I found this page in your chest.
You did what? You went through my chest? Give me back that page. You will never get my book.
Askla Fagwa Aglafen.
Hey, what are you doing?
Grag Klaflagen Rafgalgna.
Stop it! Are you crazy?
Ruflagnalar Raflagna.
All right. Here's the book. Just stop.
Ну, а что еще делать?
I took care of Stanley.
What do you mean by that?
He should be back to his old self by now.
That's good. His angry self was getting on my nerves. Hopefully he'll have some peace and quiet now.
Ну, это да, это точно. Так, ну получается, что нам нужно теперь отправляться на Каладор, повышать наш этот, и еще плюс на Токариго нам нужно заскочить, забрать один из камней монолитов. Вот. И потом опять сюда. То есть сейчас мы, точнее не сейчас, а уже в следующем выпуске мы отправляемся опять в плавание во все тяжкие, как говорится. Вот. И потому что нужно здесь активировать эти, я так понимаю, камни монолиты, потом еще нужно будет портал вырубить. Ну да, я что-то как бы 4 это минимум выпуска, а так, наверное, все 5 идут опять же на выполнение заданий. Вот, ну, там между делом, если что-то будет интересно, еще дополнительный квест выполним. Но я как бы сейчас в основном по основному сюжету двигаюсь. Вот. А получается, Книги Зла — это чисто повышение нашей квалификации именно как охотника на демонов. Поэтому и выполняю. Что ж, я благодарю всех, кто досмотрел до конца. Надеюсь, было интересно. Всем удачи и пока. Услышимся в следующем выпуске.